of how you started the fight, and what was your sense of how the first 3 rounds went?
I was pleased with how I started the fight. I wanted to come in, be patient, and work the game plan that we've been working. Move around the ring, and use the jab from the outside, and boxing from the outside. Get him to come to me, which we thought would be a really good asset for us. And you know, I think the majority of the punches that he threw coming towards me, I was able to make him miss. That was something we knew we would be able to do. So I thought the first, you know, honestly, I didn't score the fight during the fight in my head, but I remember being pretty comfortable for the most part throughout the whole fight.
He landed some big shots in the 3rd round. Were you ever hurt?
No. He did a good job though.
What's the thought process behind the style change up? Like you weren't your normal self. You didn't like bull rush. You decided to box early in the fight.
If I don't, he did a good job of clinching. He didn't hold. He did a good job of clinching. But I could tell that was a part of their game plan, was to try to catch me coming in, and if I got too close, just clinch him and stop him from punching was I could tell was a big part of their game plan. So we were trying to play the head game, you know, come in and, you know, use the great jab from the outside and use feints, set it all up, you know. So it's just up to me to stay with the game plan. It's up to me to stay focused on what's being asked of me in the corner and do it. And I would say scale of 1 to 10, I was about 7 or 8 doing that tonight.
Shawn, you were really animated in there tonight. You were doing a lot of talking in the ring.
Yeah.
You care to share what you two were talking about? You seem like you were really engaged in this and really.
I've been saying this for a little while, man. I really wanted to stay in tune with everything that was going on with winning this WBC title, whether it was a press conference, whether it was photo shoot, whatever it was. I just really wanted to enjoy everything. So when I got in the ring tonight, I wanted to be relaxed. Today, believe it or not, I was gloved up for about an hour, about 2 hours tonight. And it was like, I told them, I looked at them, I said, they got us back here like we a swing bout or something like that. They wanted us ready early, and we stayed ready. There were points where we had to sit down and just watch an entire 12-round fight and, you know, continue to try to stay focused and do our thing. So I said, you know what, no matter what's going on, nothing else matters but winning this belt, you know. So when I came out, I wanted to be the same way. I wanted to be relaxed. I wanted to, you know, hear my corner, hear what's going on in the fight and really fill it out. I made him miss some big shots, and I wanted him to know that he missed those big shots and he could hit me. Try to get him out of his game, you know. I think if you guys go back and take a look at this fight, you see points where my hands are up, his hands are up. I put my hands down, he puts his hands down. And that's a part of manipulating somebody and getting them to do what you want them to do. I don't mean no disrespect.
Hey, Shawn, the 10th round was probably the best 2-8 action round.
Yeah.
And did you maybe have a sense that he thought that the momentum had shifted and, you know, he had to do something big, and that was around that, like he threw everything that he had at you and you know, you threw it right back at him?
My dad had been asking me to put my foot on the gas pedal probably from about round 8. And we talked a little bit about that in the back, but I assure you, he won't have to ask me that many times to do that. You know, we were coming back after the 8th round, and he said, hey man, put your foot on this gas pedal, back him up, stay to his body, and keep backing him up. You know, and that was something that we wanted to do a little bit later on in the fight. So. Still some adjustments that need to be made, but like you said, that 10th round was a big round. We knew he could not punch me. Faster hands than I expected, and I expected the hustle that he had, body all the way up to the head. But I think we did a good job of just defending him and sticking in our good body shots as well.
Congratulations, Shawn. We spoke before the fight about your relationship with your father and the way that he's able to motivate you as not just a father, but also as a trainer. I know you just mentioned some of the things that he said to you while the fight was going on, especially, you know, the game plan to put the pedal to the metal in the second half of the fight. But both of you guys can answer this. What did you guys see getting up to that point where you were at in the fight? And what were some of the things, Mr. Porter, that you said to your son that really could push him and motivate him more than any other trainer would be able to if he...
I'll go first. I think that he saw that my punch output should have been higher. He saw that I wasn't quite as aggressive as he would expect me to be throughout the fight, and I think that he wanted me to be more aggressive in the back end of the fight. I think that was ultimately why he was saying, you know, put your foot on the gas pedal, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. You know, and in a lot of ways kind of begged me in round 10, 11, and 12 to really go after it, and I tried to do my best to do that.
And do you feel that you can only the way you responded in doing so, and that actually helped you to win the fight clearly?
I do.
Would
I do.
somebody else be able to?
Yeah.
That's because it's your pop and you have that kind of stuff.
No. He looked me in the eyes, man, and very as well. He said, "You said you want this. You gotta go get this. You gotta fight, my dad. You gotta fight this, man." You know, and you know they were just putting a sense of urgency into me, into my mind, to really go out there and go after what I want.
Congratulations, WBC champ.
Thank you, sir.
Was there any time in the fight that
So you won your bet?
Absolutely, you know that's right. Was there any time in the fight that you felt that you hurt him? Any kind of indication? You hurt him in the body?
I thought there was definitely one time I hit him. It was
To the body.
to the body for sure, but there was one headshot, and I think I said woo or something like that, and I kind of went after him. I thought I might have, you know, got in a good shot, and he got up on me and clinched me a little bit. And he said, "Nope, that ain't it." I'm like, let's get back to it.
What about in the clinches? Did you feel like he was strong in the clinch and maybe you couldn't?
There was only one time we were on the road, and then he pushed off, and when he pushed off, I kind of was like, "Oh, all right, you got some, you know, you got some strength."
So do you think the ref should have warned him maybe because there was multiple clinches?
No.
What's the difference between a clinch and a hold? I feel like he was holding him.
This, you know, he did really good. He got close to me, kind of hold / clinch, and then he did what he needed to do to make it so that it wasn't a hold.
Right.
And I
Which was
respect,
smart.
Yeah, I respect him for that. I think he did a good job of that, and you know, I think best thing I could have did in that situation was let my hands go a little bit more on the way in, and then, you know, not stand there and allow that to happen.
2 more questions, guys.
Yes, sir.
Shawn, congratulations on the victory.
Better be a good one. It's 2 more.
Pressure. What was? Oh,
Go ahead.
You.
what was the idea behind boxing and staying on the outside early, as opposed to coming forward?
Again, it was just to make him miss. It was to make everyone in the crowd and the judges especially see that he could hit me, and I could box and hit him from the outside. You know? I think it's easier to score a fight from the outside than it is to score a fight when, you know, a guy's on the ropes. I'm no rookie to this. I understand if I'm on this side of the ropes, the judge that's to my back, he can't see what I'm doing. She can't see what I'm doing. You know, and I know it goes the same way for every corner and every rope. You know, so it's a smart tactic to try your best to beat a guy from the outside and work your way in. And I think, you know, that was what we were going for this fight.
So you don't usually fight like that.
Hey, you saw it tonight, didn't you?
Now, Shawn, you said on Thursday that, you know, you wanted to put out. This is like, you know, you really needed this. This is like, you know, the top of the top.
Yeah.
You also said you was going to take his nuts. Did you take his nuts?
Oh, you brought that back. I don't know, man. I went out there.
In a sense that, you know, you really went out there.
I think, especially in the later rounds, I went out there and just really, you know, did what my corner asked. My corner said, "Go get that belt.
Yeah, that's
go do what you got to do." And I think I pretty much accomplished what we were trying to do in the corner. Yeah.
Thank you, Shawn.
Yeah. Thank you.